Hello my viewers, thank you guys for stopping by. It's been a while since I made the last What If Naruto Went Back in Time video. So this can be as requested, the next part, since it's been a week. So before I jump right into What If Naruto Went Back in Time Part 7, I'd like to ask you guys if you'd be so inclined. Please like, comment, and subscribe onto this video so I may be able to grow my channel and make this content better for you guys. Sorry for the low voice, it's kind of late right now, it's like 1 o'clock when I'm making this video. It's not gonna be like 3 o'clock until it gets uploaded, so sorry about that. So let me give a quick reminder about what happened last episode. So mainly nothing very interesting happened in the last episode. Where we left off where Sasuke and Rock Lee were fighting. The fight was actually pretty decent. They were pretty equal, even though Lee was still having a little bit more edge. He had more speed, but their raw force capabilities was pretty comparable, equivalent basically. There's not much of a difference. It was just Sasuke was lacking behind in the speed department. But like in canon, my guy stopped the fight prematurely before, Rock Lee can really show off his true abilities and, win the fight. Done, right? So let's jump right into the new episode, I guess. Okay, so like normal, the pre-limit, like the little test part about it, little test of the tuning exams will begin. The little 10 questions or whatever, and everything pretty much happens for normal, but something strange happens. Naruto, he actually does pretty good. He gets like I would say 8 or 7 questions correct on this test, since he is the Hokage Jonin, even though he is, even down to his core, a horrible test taker. He knows majority basically everything on this test, and he's able to calculate for all these escalating difficulties and problems. So he passes like normal, and with a few extra points, I would say. Even though he didn't really need any, only need to get the 10th question, he will give his same little speech how he's not gonna lose just because of this, and he's gonna become a Hokage, a ninja, whatever, and that'll happen. And we jump to the entry exam, like right about to begin the second part, the Forest of Death part of the tuning exams, and kind of like normal, but unrelated. A little side note: Naruto, he's kind of excited for this. He knows what's gonna happen, who he's gonna have to face, and he's happy that he's able to do it again, make things right, because he felt like he could have done a lot more, because he realized he was slacking during his tuning exam, and without Sasuke and Sakura he would have failed. He knows that down in his heart, so he realizes this is a chance to really make a little comeback, make a better change, for himself personally. And he kind of gives like a little speech to his team saying how it's fine, we're gonna do great, there's nothing wrong. This test, why I hear about it, it ain't that difficult, we're gonna be okay. He's trying to pump up the spirits of Team 7, and Sasuke just kind of scoffs, and Sakura's just giggling over Sasuke, just staring at him in her own mind. And I don't know where Anko throws kunai right that's about to cut across Naruto's face, but Naruto, he senses that, he realizes that's coming at him at really slow speeds, and he just tilts his head a little bit back and reaches out with his hand, just grabs it in midair, and he returns the knife back to Anko, saying how you almost got me there, that was pretty intense. I barely even noticed. And Anko's really impressed by this feat that Naruto is showing off right now. He was unaware. He was just talking to his teammates. Now nowhere she throws a kunai at him, and he's able to dodge it, perfectly fine. Even though she can kind of tell subtly that he's kind of playing this off. He's trying to not be very not to be a real be that interesting. He wants to lay low. She can kind of tell that in his eyes, because she, even down to his core, Naruto, he's not a very good liar. He can manipulate people, it's just not in his personality. So he's just trying to play this off as best as he can. And behind him, Naruto, he's noticed this for a while. Orochimaru has been staring at Anko himself ever since he did that knife feat. And he could sense his bloodlust, negative energy just oozing out of him very subtly, even though he can tell he's trying to keep it in. even though he's getting a bit excited after seeing Naruto's somewhat impressive feat. So he can't wait to kill Naruto. And he can, in Naruto, he senses that, and he can't wait for an opportunity to really body destroy Orochimaru in this fight. And like normal, they're gonna enter the forest, enter the same gate. Nothing really interesting happens until Naruto, when they just enter, they're getting their grounds, they're getting their bearings of this land, how difficult this test is gonna be. And Naruto says slowly, "I gotta use the restroom. I gotta take a piss." And he goes out and he's gonna take a leak. But a few moments pass, and they realize what's taking Naruto so long. And Sasuke, he's about to go find him until they hear a big crashing sound, a big wailing of a person, and they rush towards Naruto, hoping that he hasn't been hurt or he's getting attacked by enemy ninja. So they're both gonna check on him, and they find Naruto wailing on some other shinobi on top of him, just punching him in the face, in the stomach, and just wailing on him. And well, Naruto and Sasuke and Sakura, they ask Naruto what happened, and they're saying, "Oh, I was trying to take a piss, and this gang over here, this other ninja, he tried to attack me and like I guess tie me up or something." I know that's kind of strange, but yeah. And Naruto will toss the ninja in his unconscious body at this moment in time to Sasuke and they're gonna tie him up against a tree. And well, when he wakes up about a couple minutes later, like a minute or two later, because they splashed some water on his face that he found, like I guess a plot device just randomly in like a ravine or something in this forest, or he just wakes up, and they're gonna interrogate him, and Naruto lets Sasuke deal with this. He kind of threatens him and saying how they're gonna kill him if they don't give him information. Why did he attack him? Well, they know the reason why, but who's on his team and what scroll do he have? Like, does his team have? And they'll get all the information out of him, realizing how he doesn't have the scroll, and how his team is waiting at the final point of the exam at the center, waiting to ambush other teams. And well, Naruto realizes, well, he speaks up and says, well, we can't really just leave him here, even though Sasuke kind of protests, saying how, well, we should just kill him. There's no point giving him around or leave him unconscious. And Naruto, he's kind of arguing with Sasuke right now about the debate about, oh, we shouldn't hurt him, we should just leave him here, because there's nothing he can really do. And Naruto just giving a point how, well, if we just leave him here unconscious or kill him, well, he's gonna get killed by the leeches or something, or some animal or something, or another other teammate find him, kill him. That's not right. So Naruto, what he does is he just knocks the I believe he's from the Hidden Mist, the shinobi out, or grass, I can't remember, but he knocks him out, and he takes a shadow clone, picks him up, and he just tosses him somewhere in the forest. He literally grabs him up and launches him into the forest, just chugs him at high speeds. And luckily, well, he hopes that this may be a way, because he's less in the open, he will not get killed. And once that's due, Naruto and Sasuke and Sakura, they're just talking about the whole situation out of nowhere. A big concussed, pressurized bit of air shockwave just launches at them, and with no time to think, they get hit by this pressurized air out of nowhere. And while Sasuke and Sakura are recouping, trying to figure out what in the world has happened, where's Naruto, after they realize that he's gone, and they meet a strange figure, a strange lady. And well, the lady tells off to her other teammates how they can just go off. It's fine, I can deal with this. And like in Can, they'll find out who this they'll engage with this person that they do not know, which is Orochimaru. And like normal, Sasuke and Sakura will just be frozen in fear, seeing their own deaths, how they're just gonna get slaughtered by this lady, by her. They know in their hearts they can't beat her. There's no point. They can see it in her eyes, the cold bloodlust, the aching urge to just slaughter them. And they're both frozen in their spots. Sakura's just unconscious. She can't do anything at this moment in time. She's just frozen by fear. And Sasuke, he's the only one that's conscious and is actually really able to perceive what's going on. And in this shock, he's trying everything he can so he can just get his body to move. If he can just move, he can do something, not just die. So out of an act of desperation, he stabs himself and his knee so that he can move freely. And right after he does that, Orochimaru lunges at him. Right, and he's right about to kill him. But luckily, Sasuke is barely able to move by activating his Sharingan to increase his speed and momentum, and he grabs Sakura and launches her a bit into the distance, a feet away from him, just so he can dodge. And with that quick movement, Orochimaru is kind of impressed by this. Well, you're able to stab yourself to get yourself out of shock and me about to murder you. So that's a good thing. You're not that bad, Uchiha brat. Must be because of your Uchiha blood. That's the only reason why. And he just starts talking about how, well, hopefully you'll be a little bit fun of me. And while this whole situation is unfolding, Naruto, he kind of wakes up from his unconscious state, rubbing his head, feeling a little bit ache how he should have been on top of that. He got too relaxed after taking down that ninja. He should have been more on his feet, and he can't let his guard down, because if he does, he may actually die, even though, well, he knows he can win this. But he can't be too laid out, too lax about this situation, about the shooting exam. And out of nowhere, a giant snake is about to attack him. So Naruto realizes at the point in time, he can't waste time. He realized that Orochimaru is going to be fighting Sasuke, and, well, hopefully he'll be able to last long enough. So out of desperation, Naruto, he looks around, senses for any chakra of any shinobi around the area, so he can just make sure no one's watching him. And in a split second, Naruto activates his KCM cloak, and, well, Blitz runs at high speeds that cannot be perceived by anyone, even if they were watching him. And he runs to Sasuke at his speed, because while he's running across, something happens to the snake. It explodes, because right at the moment in time when he activates KCM and was running across, and a split second he placed a paper bomb right on his head, and it explodes, and that kills off the little snake, so it won't come after him, and he's able to focus on getting to Sasuke. And like in normal, Naruto will kind of reach there and saying how it's gonna be okay, it's fine. And Orochimaru, he's kind of surprised. This whole team is full of surprises. The Uchiha is able to, well, hasn't died yet. And same for Naruto, this brat that he doesn't even know of. Well, he hasn't been killed by his little pet, so that's good. And Naruto was talking about how, well, he's kind of hard to kill, and there's no point in you trying to, well, fight me now, Orochimaru. And once he says that, Orochimaru, his face, he turns a kind of angry little grimace face for a split second. And, well, after showing his emotion, how he's kind of angry for a split second, but his face goes back to his cool, calm, collective self. And he asks Naruto, how do you know my name? And he says, well, a certain someone that, a friend of both of ours, he told me about your little secret and about your plan. And Orochimaru, he's in shock at this moment in time. He's not showing it, but in his mind, he's running through his mind. Anyone that he knows, the only people that knows about this plan, well, really is Kabuto, and maybe the Akatsuki. Maybe they've been spying on him, but that's highly unlikely. Anyone that knows about this, he's making sure he hasn't been betrayed. And he realizes this moment in time, he can't let any of them go. He can't. This brat knows about the plan, he has to kill him, so he doesn't interfere, doesn't tell anybody. But right after Naruto says this, he says, don't worry, I'm not gonna mess up your plan. And Orochimaru asks, why? Why? You know what's gonna, if you truly know what I'm trying to do, then why'd you put your village in danger? And right now, Sasuke and Sakura are kind of still in shock about the situation, still frozen a bit by Orochimaru. And Sasuke at the moment in time, while they're conversating, going back and forth, Sasuke is trying to collect himself, trying to not get himself unshook up, because he knows he's gonna have to fight, and he's gonna have to be ready to back up Naruto, and hopefully Sakura will be able to help too in this fight. And while doing that, Sasuke, he's activating his Sharingan while Naruto and Orochimaru are talking. He's staring at him, making sure, checking if there's any flaw that he can use, anything that he can notice, perceive, so that he can use against Orochimaru. Any subtle movement, any weaknesses in his body, so that he may be able to use that in a fight, and maybe he can live. And we go back to Naruto and Orochimaru, and he says, and Naruto, he talks, he tells him, well, your plan kind of helps me out in a way. I'm gonna try and stop you, but I can't stop you right now because, well, I got the getting here, my village. We need to get stronger, and we can't just stop your plan here and stop the shooting exam. And how are we gonna get stronger? And Orochimaru kind of realizes, gets kind of a baseline, a base reason. He understands a bit what Naruto's trying to say. He's being kind of idiotic and kind of foolish, thinking about his plan, thinking how he's gonna try to, he's gonna let Orochimaru go along with his plan so that, he can get stronger himself. And all his other friends and all these Leaf Shinobi and all these other people and brats, they can just get stronger. And Orochimaru says, your plan is kind of foolish. Why'd you do that? You can just try to stop me and, kill me, possibly, and it'll all work out. You can still continue your exam. But Naruto still turns back and talks to him, saying how, if you die, who's gonna kill the Hokage? And Orochimaru, he's perplexed by this. He can't believe how he knows every little detail about this. He at least knows that, he has a grudge against the Hokage. Now he's gonna try to kill him. And Sakura and Sasuke are just shocked by this. They don't know what's going on. And taking this chance of Orochimaru being off guard, Sasuke, he activates his fire style, Fireball Jutsu, and fires it at Orochimaru, trying to eviscerate him while he has guard down. And he actually gets hit by this, because he wasn't expecting this at this moment in time. After the fire clears, he hasn't even been phased by it. There's no scratch on his body. And pretty much like normal, Orochimaru will kind of kick Sasuke to the side, and he'll gauge a little bit with Naruto. And having no other choice, he can't talk to him since the fight has already begun. Naruto dashes at Orochimaru, getting into intense taijutsu combat. They're both going back and forth, and Orochimaru is, he's in shock how Genin can keep up with him. And really all his skills, he's surprised by this. And Naruto's throwing a left hook, right hook. He's trying to do uppercuts. He's really trying to get him off his back, off his team's back. He realizes while he's fighting him, as the fight is getting dragged on longer and longer and longer, he's just trying to hold out at this moment in time for help to come. And the help that he's hoping for is, Anko. Since on the outside of his test, Anko, she found out about the dead bodies of the grass ninja. Everything, and like normal, she's rushing towards Orochimaru, trying to catch up to him, trying to face him. And luckily, right as Naruto is about to, increase his power output to, try to keep up with Orochimaru, because in his base form, he can't fight Orochimaru. He's about 2 steps behind him, even though with all his skill and technique, his young body isn't able to keep up with this. His durability is too low for his skill, for his own speed. His body is breaking the more he fights at an intense level. That's why he can only go into his KCM cloak early on for a moment. And Anko reaches the battlefield, and right when Anko reaches, Anko will reach the battlefield, and she'll see Orochimaru. And that's where I'm going to end off this episode. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys have a great night. yeah, please like, comment, subscribe onto this video. I'm going to make part 8 right about now. I just want to make this video not so long, so I'm ending it at this little kind of cliffhanger, but it's not really that much. Okay, thank you guys for waiting. I'll see you later.